I'm Nathan Dashke, and welcome to the new game, to the channel that we're playing, Fallout New Vegas. And Fallout is my favorite game series, and I've been waiting to play it on my YouTube channel, and I think it's finally time. And we're starting out with New Vegas, then we're gonna do 3, and then we're gonna do Fallout 4, maybe some Fallout New Vegas, or not New Vegas, I mean Fallout 76, just depends on how things go. So let's load it up and get right into a fresh, brand new Fallout New Vegas experience.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, game was rigged from the start.
What an epic intro. All I gotta say, that was beautiful, man. They had the intense music, the great storytelling, man. This game brings back so much nostalgic feelings. I love the Fallout franchise. Now we're getting in, we're finally waking up. These are all the extra add-ons, DLC stuff that we get. Because I got all the DLCs, we're gonna play all those as well.
Awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out
good,
cold
buddy.
a couple
I'm
of
good.
days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name?
Nothing too bad.
Can you tell me your name?
Alrighty, it made me like
I can't
leave.
say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc
That's
Mitchell.
my name, bitch.
Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take
Not cool,
pride in my
dude.
needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
What are you giving me
How'd I
here?
do?
You did shit, man. This is awful. It looks nothing like me. Alrighty, we're definitely going with a male here. We're doing African American. We're gonna be a big black man. These are the presets. We're gonna customize it. Oh no, I don't want that much crap. Okay, let's just go to eye color, green. Age. Old as crap. This is an old man. Oh, I gotta click it. That's why I was like wondering why it wouldn't do the hair. Oh, the waster. We're going with the waster, no doubt. Alrighty, hair color. Gray. You're an old man. Facial hair. Let's see what we got. Rough beard. The survivalist. Gunslinger. I think we're gonna have to go with the survivalist here. Or the rough beard. Kinda like the rough beard, actually. I think I'm going with that. That's it for the character creation, eh? Looks pretty cool, eh? Looks pretty cool. Yes, I want this to be my character.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore.
Why not?
Let's see if
Why
we
not?
can get you on your feet.
Thought my head's fucked up.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
I didn't lose my legs, buddy. I got shot in the head. I think I can walk fine. I didn't get damagedly crippled or something.
Looking
This
good so
machine.
far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn
Let's give
right
it a go,
quick
eh?
if you get back all your faculties.
Ooh, now this is where things change. We're in strength. I usually don't get a lot of strength. We're gonna go about... How many points do I have? We're gonna do 3 on that. I'm actually gonna skip to the end, because at the end you can get to the other screen that has way better options than this crap. I'd much rather not go through all these. I want this. We're gonna start these all at 1, so we can see how many points we have. Now, something I like to always do right off the bat in these games, we're getting that 10 charisma, gets you mad XP. Always gotta go up on luck. We're gonna get some agility in there. Bit of intelligence. Actually, I don't use intelligence that much. Perception, we're gonna go up. Endurance, we're gonna go up. And we'll go up on strength. Put one more. I think that's gonna work good right there. 5 across the board and then 10 for freaking charisma. Sounds like a plan.
Good to see them bullets didn't affect your charm none. Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
You trying to seduce me? This is a prank to seduce me, huh? Old man trying to get his greasy hands on some of this? Old man trying to get his greasy hands on some of this? Too bad, he can't have none of this.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
I mean, honestly, it was a cat. So
House.
I'm gonna go cat. Shelter.
Night.
Day. Okay, the dream.
Bandit.
Stab.
Light.
I guess it's a flash, technically, eh?
Mother.
Human shield. I like that answer. We're gonna go with human shield.
Sometimes when you give tests like this, you learn more than you was hoping for, and I reckon that ain't always the best thing. But I guess maybe it explains a thing or two about your predicament. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature.
That's a lie. Strongly disagree. We causing a storm in this game.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I can agree with that, not strongly, because sometimes you need help.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Damn straight, I'm a beast in this game.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Fat chance, buddy. You think I'm dumb? This bullet ain't mess up my brain that much.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
I can agree with
Almost
that.
done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
A necklace, maybe definitely a two-headed ant. Doesn't look like a oozing wound.
Okay. How about this one?
That's space rifles right there. That's definitely a piece of space technology if I've ever seen one.
Last one.
That's two bears high-fiving. What, dude? Why do you not have the option of two bears high-fiving? I guess it could be a bearded man with the eyes and the facial hair. I guess we'll go with that. That's the only solution.
Well, that's all she wrote. I
You
don't
wrote
have
this,
nothing
bitch.
to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Nope, it's all Rob. Alright, we're definitely gonna get explosives because we need Easy Pete's dynamite later on. But other than that, I like to go with speech and this is a tough one right here. There's a lot of options we got. God, I don't know. We're gonna have to go with barter probably. Then we're gonna have to go done.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Is this what you do to new people you bring here? You just sit them down and you put them through like a freaking trial of tests? Come on, I'm going with Wild Wasteland. That's the only one that doesn't give you a bad thing. That's it.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
You know I'm not leaving. I'm stealing all your goodies, buddy. Once you turn your back around, I'm taking all the stuff in here. It's mine. What a slow guy, dude. We walk so much faster than this man. You must be at least 70, buddy.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks. I guess we're gonna ask him what we can do now, cause like gotta lead us somewhere,
You
buddy.
should talk to Sonny Smiles before you leave town. She can help
Sonny
you
Smiles.
learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
No, I am not gonna play hard mode. Sorry, guys. Alright, that's all you had to say. The quest has started, boys. Ain't that a kick in the head? That's a good song, man. The music in this game is great. Now, like I was saying, we're gonna steal all this crap. He's got all these goodies in here. You got like stim packs, beauty. Stim packs are what you use for healing. So like, you know, we're gonna want those ASAP. See what else you got here. We'll take this checkerboard. A few books. We'll take these. Alright. I think that's all we need. I gotta do some reading later. Got a nice selection of books. Okay, we're finally entering the outside world. The first look at the Mojave wasteland. And it's always an experience, guys. I'm gonna be silent for this and just let it happen. The most beautiful thing in existence. Here's Victor. This is a robot that dug me out of my grave. Let's see what's good with him, huh?
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
How did you end up in Good Springs? I am looking fit as a fiddle. Thank you for noticing, buddy.
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
We might have to kill this robot. He's hiding something. This robot sus as hell. He's saying he don't remember. Why ain't you remember? Because you did some fucked up shit in your past, boy. We're going to be watching out for you, deputy. Alright, let's see what else we got. I've never seen a robot. I haven't, man. First time.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Alrighty. You know who those men were who attacked me. It's actually Benny. I know who
Can't
it
say
is.
that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Alrighty. How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Alrighty, well, now you gave us some freaking storyline, some backline to what went down. I guess that deserves a thank you, man. That deserves a thank you. I'm gonna give it to you. Only this once.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Alrighty, now I'm dipping, dog.
Happy
'cause
trails.
You sketchy. You lucky we don't gank you, boy. We got these fists. Look at this little bird. What's this little bird up to? I forget, like, the controls in this game. Alrighty, I'm figuring it out now. We're getting back in the mix of things. Here is good old Easy Pete. Love this man. He's fire. Tells us a fire tale.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Tell me a fire tale, buddy.
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
Good for you, man. Settling down, settling down. What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
So basically what you're telling me is we're facing off against a whole bunch of power-hungry fools in big organizations. That doesn't sound like a good thing for us. Do you know anything about Victor? This robot, this sus robot that digged me out of a grave? Don't lie to me, Easy Pete. I'm looking you in the eyes. I see you lying to me. I'll know if you're lying. You better tell me what's good.
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Well, that's kind of mean, man. He may take that to offense. I'll keep it on the low for you, buddy. Okay, what do you use the Bighorners for? These are like these two-headed cows. They're crazy.
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Alright, so we'll keep that in mind later. Now tell me about this Legion group you've been speaking of, boy.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
And dude, they have these random groups of like the Legion people that come and attack you, and they're so overpowered, it makes me angry. I lose all the time. We're gonna have to watch out for those Legion guys when we're exploring the wasteland. Alright, so what's important about this Hoover Dam you speak of, buddy?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
Let's see here. You were a prospector, like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Oh, I know why you looking for those chems, boy. You trying to get your quick fix? But I understand, man. The wasteland's probably pretty dang tough out here. Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Man, dude, why do raiders gotta be like that, man? They murked this poor old man and took his salvage, bro. So screwed up.
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Good to know, good to know.
Keep your
Alright,
gun
thank
handy
you, sir.
If you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
I freaking loved that, dude. Beautiful words from an old wise man. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're gonna do good things with your life, Easy Pete. You're gonna be a good man one day. You're gonna come here and you're gonna make great things happen. This place is gonna be a fortress better than the New Vegas Strip. Alrighty. Let's enter this building and find this Sunny Smiles lady. Whoop, there
Cheyenne,
she
stay.
is.
Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
That's a threat. She's like threatening me. She's letting me know, like, I'll fuck you up if you mess with me. Alright, let's see her. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. What do you do around here?
I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Alright. I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available, huh?
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Magazine on locksmiths?
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Wow, I'm really acting like an idiot in this game. Obviously, the bobby pins are to pick the lock.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
Alright, let's see here. I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Alright, we'll remember that. Stick to the highway. Let's see here. Doc Mitchell said you can teach me to survive in the desert. Better. This lady looks like she knows what she's doing, so I think she could teach us some good skills here.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Oh, girl, is that a dick call? You trying to smash behind the building? You sassy. Who's this man? Can we talk to
Doc
him?
Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't. He really doesn't. He's an old man with dementia. He's losing his brain every day. He doesn't know a thing about what he's talking about. Tell me more,
If
buddy.
you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out.
I remember this Chet. This Chet is a dick. Why would you tell me this? Why? Why would you tell me this? Chet is not a good friend of mine. He was mean to me in my last gameplay. You trying to start a fight, buddy? You trying to start a square up, boy? Square up. Oh no, how do I do it? Ah, there's a way I can... There we go. Yeah, now we're talking. Square up, boy. Square up. You ain't got nothing on me. You seen this jumpsuit? This jumpsuit and my hands will mess you up, boy. We playing that UFC 4 now. What's up? We in that bantamweight division. Nah, just kidding. Alright, enough of this. Now I gotta get out of this mode. Alright, there we go. My left bumper's messed up, so that's why it was so hard to get into that mode. Alrighty, now we gotta go train here with Sunny Smiles. Where are you, lady? Oh, you're way back here. Look at her. She got the gun decked. She ready. She ready.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Alrighty, you gotta shoot 3 of these. Now we're getting into
That's the right
guns.
idea. Look down the sight.
Now we're...
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, lady.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
I
Follow
guess
me.
I'm in.
It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Oh man, we getting into our first gunfight. We traveling with Sunny Smiles now. This dog is fire. It reminds me of my friend Raymond's dog, Kenya. And its name is Kenya, so that's pretty crazy. Or, oh no, it's Cheyenne. I thought for a second this dog's name was Kenya. I don't know why. My bad. Guess I was wrong. We're shooting the dog. What's good with it? Nah. We won't shoot this dog. We don't support freaking animal abuse or killing on this channel, guys. So if you shot the dog in your gameplay, it's time for you to get a life and move on, buddy. Unacceptable. Ooh, dang. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Sonny Smiles kind of packing. Ooh. She doesn't even know we're looking at her ass. If she knew, she may freaking gank us with this rifle she's got. And you know she's a better aim than us. Put up a fight. She looks like she got some decked out armor.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Alrighty, let's go. We're fighting some geckos here. This is our first freaking combat experience. I'm nervous. Alright, we're on. I see him. I see him. Oh my god, what is this? It's running at me. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Get raped. Get freaking ganked, boy. Oh no. That's so good. I'll take it away. Alright, let's see what she says.
You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
That sounds like a plan.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Alright, let's go. We're moving on up. We're making plans, Sonny Smiles. Me and you, we're gonna be big things one day. You keep up this good work. Alright, there's definitely gonna be geckos around this corner. These things are scary. Where are they? Oh god. Alright, it's dead. We gotta go down here quick. There's this lady. She's in need. I can hear her crying through the headphones. Let's go. Oh god, she died. Oh, no, Sonny Smiles, I'm not shooting you. Well, sorry lady, I'm sorry you had to die. Wow. Oh, dang. We dethroned her. We didn't save her, Sonny. That's an issue.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised. Staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
I'm actually not interested in this one because this is an annoying quest.
Say no more. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Alright, so we gotta say hi to Trudy at the inn. Now we're gonna pull this up and we're gonna get to that map. There we are. And we're gonna fast travel because I don't feel like walking. I'm gonna be honest here. That's a pretty far distance. We walked a lot with Sonny Smiles. And we killed those dang gecks. Oh my god, dude. I was trying to save that lady. Don't blame me, people. I tried to save the lady. It didn't go well, okay? It did not go well. Sad times, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh, an argument.
I'm done.
What is this?
Nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
It's getting heated
we'll keep
in
that
here.
In mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
Let's talk to this
What
guy.
the hell is... What do you want?
Why you gotta be such a dick, man? I'm asking you about this Ringo guy.
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
What do you say I help you take over this town?
Let me get out of town before we talk. Too many unfriendly ears around.
Oh man, we could be devious here and just murk this town. This area is your territory?
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
What were you in prison for?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
Oh, that speech gonna come in handy, like I said, man.
Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys.
He's all tough. You know he didn't do any of that. What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
Alrighty. What do you know about the Legion?
I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Smart idea, smart idea. Now tell me about this NCR, eh?
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Good to know, good to know. Do you know anything about this Hoover Dam everyone's speaking
Never
of?
been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
So obviously the NCR is running the Hoover Dam and the Legion's trying to capture it. And that guy, honestly, was kind of being a dick to me. So I don't think we're going to side with the powder gangers. I think we're going to help Trudy out here and talk to her, get to know her.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Alright, let's see here. I overheard an argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where is Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Alright, we got that new quest. Got Ghost Town Gunfight. Haha. Why not just kill Joe Cobb and be done with it? I agree. Let's kill Joe Cobb. He's kind of a dick. I think we can all unanimously decide that Joe Cobb is a dick and he's got to die eventually.
You mean murder him? That's not our way. Even if Cobb is scum, he can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Alright, what are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Alright, I think everyone should know, like, you should not give convicts dynamite.
Alright.
Let's see here. What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
I could care less about these powder gangs. Now we can flip the sides and ask her what happens if we help Joe. Come on.
Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Alright, who's that man that you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
So, let's see what else we can do here. You know anything about the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do around
Other
here?
than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
She does not like him.
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. Fine by me.
Alrighty, I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Do you know anything about them, possibly?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive. Could be for all I know.
My bad for that. Hike is a bit long. So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Good to know. Want me to take a look at your broken radio. Now, I don't know if we have enough repair to fix this, but like I think we may have enough.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Does Good Springs get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Alrighty. Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Oh no, I'm not having you tell me about NCR and Legion again. I don't need to hear it from the third person. I'm gonna ask what's going on with the dam.
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Oh no, this is not good. My controller batteries are low. Alrighty, well thank you lady for telling me this info. I'm gonna go speak to this Ringo guy in this gas station. I will be, but you be careful too, lady. Like, just cause I could shoot you right now. So you're not very careful, obviously. Alright, so I'm gonna go speak to this Ringo guy and then we're gonna cut it off after we finish the conversation with him. What's good, old Pete? How you doing? Hanging good? Life's doing you well? Glad it's treating you good. Alrighty, so he's in this gas station right here. As you can see, down at the bottom, there's that thing on the left. Tells you kind of where you're going. Alrighty. Now, we could go to the prison and speak with Joe Cobb and possibly plan against this town, but like, I'm trying to get that discount, you know? That discount could come a long way. Plus, if I kill everyone in this town, I don't get the free healing from the doc, and that's going to be useful later in case I need to heal up. I could fast travel here and then
That's
get
close
it for free.
enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm here for info, man. I'm not your enemy.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
I'm gonna pass on this because, like, the Caravan game's stupid to me. I may play it later, who knows, but, like, just for now, we're not. Did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Yeah, no doubt. You look like a wimp. You would get killed. What are you going to do about the powder grenades?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We'd
huh?
just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Alright, well, I think I can ask around, you know. We can get most of the people in this town.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Aw, you're sending me out to get Sunny Smiles approval. Alrighty, everybody. Well, we're gonna end it here. This is the first part of Fallout New Vegas. What a fun episode. And you know, the games of Fallout always start out slow, so sorry if you don't like all the talking and the storyline. It's a bit boring at some times. But if you're a true fan, you're gonna love it. And the game gets better later on. The story starts to get crazy, some wild things happen. And you know, it's gonna be fun. So we'll see you guys in the next one. And later, hit that subscribe button. And this is also on Twitch, so like I guess subscribe to the Twitch stream because someone's watching right now. Hello. Alrighty, see you guys in the next one.